Okie dokie 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 dokie. I can close that one. I can post that one. I've already posted that one. But I do need to have the next one open. I also need to be on this thing here. Yeah, that's fine. Just go. Actually, no. Should probably go to the stream itself. Okay, that'll be good. And then that should be fine. Okay, cool beans. Close that. Close that. Hopefully, my internet will behave tonight. It has been weird the last little bit. Like, I had to completely reset it earlier today. Like, 30 minutes ago-ish. And I'm not pleased when I have to do that. But it seems to be working fine now. But it's been a little funky since, Lorebeards the other day. Which does not please me. Living Legend, Castrade, good to see you both. Hello, hello. Bunch of cutie patooties. Sharp 9000, hello. Hello, hello! How's everybody doing? Oh. 26 players in queue, that's higher than normal. Captain Piker, thank you so much for the 25 months. I really appreciate that. Dorothy's Manservant, hello. Hawk, hi. When is LVO? LVO starts in about 3 hours. So we are gonna we're gonna stop playing Final Fantasy and move to like the like getting ready for the stream. Like the reaction stream 30 minutes before. So we have enough time for about 2.5 hours of Final Fantasy, and then we're off to the races for LVO. Which have y'all seen the leak? Like, did any of y'all see what happened with the map for the old world? Because if that's what they're revealing for the old world tonight, I may scream. Like, I may scream like a little bitch in like joy. I hope they're doing that tonight. I'm not expecting it, like, but well, I don't know, like, considering that they accidentally like showed it off early, it would make sense for it to be related. Oh my god, look at that. We're finally over halfway done with fucking Alexandrite. It only took 1,000 years. Oh man, what happened? So supposedly, I didn't see it when it was live, so like it could be a very good edit. I don't think it is. I think it's real. But someone managed to catch screenshots of the old world map updated, and it showed new factions in Talea, Estalia, and like one other spot. But the way they screenshotted it was really weird. So it's like either the Dogs of War or like the Southern Realms, but it's likely a new army, like a brand new faction in the Southern Realms. Which, if that's true, would be a pretty big fucking deal. Oh my god, we're gonna finish the Fishman today. And I just accepted the stupidest possible fucking quest I could have. If I abandon this quest, do I get my daily back? Or is it like, too bad, so sad, you already... Let's find out. Let's test it. Oh no, it gave me my allowance back. Hell yeah. Oh my god, we're gonna finish the Fishman today. Well, that's exciting. I feel like, I don't know why, I feel like we got through the Fishman quest, or storyline, like, infinitely faster than we got through the Amalja one. I don't know why that is. Oop, I'm going the wrong way. But, yeah, I am... Nope, now I'm going the wrong way. I am dearly hoping that they're gonna reveal Southern Realms today, because I would lose my shit. Like, that would be finally something super exciting and interesting happening for the old world. Would be if they came out and were like, especially like the fact that the map seemed to show an Amalja, get the Final Fantasy brain out. Seemed to show an Estalian faction would be crazy. Rumors are there's going to be a Space Marine 2 announcement. That would be weird. I wouldn't be against it, but that would be a little weird. They normally don't do video games at LVO. Normally it's just tabletop. Valrak made a video about it? Oh, okay. I mean, if Valrak made a video about it, then that means there's something to it. Could be. Could very well be. Really stupid question. How tall are dwarfs? So most dwarfs are like, in the, I want to say they're in the like very high 4 foot, like 4'10" to like 5'6" range ish. Depending. There are different answers, depending on authors, but like they're not much shorter than humans, on average. Like an adult male dwarf is like in the lower 5 foots generally, lower to mid 5 foots. Like they're not small. Halflings are notably smaller. Halflings are like the truly tiny ones. Oh my god, look, I cannot believe we're finishing the fucking fish people today. The Sahagin is gonna be really nice. Alright, here we go. Our efforts to achieve peace may all have been in vain, Dalcarius. By undermining Zug's leadership at the face of a farce of a parley, I'm afraid I have stripped away what little restraint he had left. The Coral Tridents have attacked yet another ship, and this time they have taken a prisoner. Psh, while the raid itself is sufficient cause for concern, the fools have abducted a high-ranking Lomentian official. Now the situation is political. If the threat posed by the return of the Lord Leviathan weren't enough, then this incident will surely put pressure on the Shorewalker elders to escalate their engagement to full-scale war. Dalcarius, I beg you, you must speak with a Maelstrom commander. It is vital that we learn what plans have been set in motion, if there is aught we can do to contain the damage caused by Zug's insanity. The nearest officer of rank will be in Camp Skull Valley. You are a mighty hero. Perhaps your words will sway the Maelstrom from a path they doubtless do not wish to tread. You got it, Fish Daddy. How was the vault? Sad. It's funny. I think, actually, I don't think I actually got to say this during the stream itself, but, it was good. It was a fun dungeon, but, like, I was genuinely sad. Which, if you go back and watch the VOD, it's probably hard to tell, because I struggle to show certain kinds of emotions. Notably, like, when I'm sad spaghetti. Yeah, I was sad, and then angry, and I'm still angry because of how bitch ass that move was by fucking, I can't remember his name, but that stupid bitch with the lightning spear. I have no task for you at present, adventurer. A recent crisis is demanding our full attention, and is no simple matter of ousting a nest of belligerent dodos. The Scarlet Sea Devil, an infamous fishback pirate we had long thought perished, has had the temerity to lead an assault on a Lamintian warship. In addition to the heavy casualties they inflicted on the crew, the Sahagin reportedly took prisoner of our councillor of Coin. Councillor Turston is one of the Admiral's most trusted advisors, an essential figure in the day-to-day running of the thalassocracy. Thalassocracy. That's a word. His abduction is... So that would be like an ocean government? Or... that's such a weird term. His abduction is a blatant act of hostility to which the Maelstrom must give answer. We go to war. What if I know a better Scarlet Sea Devil? Have we considered an alternate course of action? There is only one true response to this kind of attack. Admiral Blofiswin has already instructed our troops to make ready for a full-scale retaliation. The warships of the Armada are assembled and await but the order to set sail. Those savages won't know what hit them. The charts will need to be redrawn after our cannons are done bombarding their shores. Then we'll send in the ground levy. That's us to mop up any fishbacks that survive the cannons. How about you don't? Save your breath, adventurer. The fishbacks forfeited any right to negotiation when they laid their slimy talons on a navy vessel. Brute force is the only language they understand. Well. Sir Zephyrin, that's right. I'll probably forget that several more times. But yeah, that bitch-ass bitch. I only hate Thornton slightly more than him, but Zephyrin is pretty high up on my shit list right now. Surprised Scion's not here yet. Hey, Sword Productions, how you doing? So, the finless ones will not be deterred from their righteous course. No matter who emerges the victor in the coming conflict, slaughter will be answered with slaughter, and our spawning ground shall give birth to naught but death. I can see only but one way to steer us clear of this abyss. Dalcarius, you and I rescue the shorewalker officer ourselves. Before we can attempt to undo this madness, however, we must first discover where the councillor is being held. An ambitious scheme such as this would have required extensive planning, and Zug likely provided his serpent lever lackeys with some manner of written instruction. A search of the serpent's tongue may provide us with the information we need. Quickly now, Dalcarius. Time is of the essence. Knights of the Round designs are cool, though. I can't lie. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how cool your design is if you're being crewed by bitch-ass motherfuckers. You have violated the rule of cool and shall be put down summarily. You know, it's like Gaius was bad and evil, sure, but like Gaius at least had like tact. But not these guys. No. For how knightly they're supposed to be, that they tried to pull off shooting somebody in the back. No, sir. It was a bitch-ass move. Shh, your search, Dalcarius. Was it successful? Gaius did nothing wrong. Well, I don't know about that. Though somewhat discolored and smelling suspiciously like ale, this document nevertheless clearly illustrates the steps of a carefully planned naval assault. Ah, yes. The parchment is soiled, but I can still make out the words. They plan to keep the councillor prisoner aboard the Loch Duchess, one of the Reaver's own ships. I do not know if these were Zug's final instructions, but we have no time to assume otherwise. Ride an Elbs out to where the pirate vessel is said to have dropped anchor, and take the crew by surprise. Though I do not swim quite so swiftly as one of Pa's sea beasts, I trust that I will not be far behind. The game has no sound? Whoa! What? That's strange. Hold on. Y'all just been sitting in silence. What? What is happening? Hold on. what is going on with this? Wait, what headset is this? Is this the other one? There we go. Wow, that was weird. Alright, fixed it. Thank you for pointing that out. I would have been very irritated. I had not realized that for a while. Alex says, the truth, guys had the same idea of what we wanted to do, stop the summons from primals from happening, but he went about it the wrong way and got tricked to use a weapon of mass destruction himself. Yeah, well, you know, there was also the whole, like, is an extension of, like, a tyrannical government and was, like, brutalizing a lot of the people that he took in. There we go. The Clutch Father bid me ready my swiftest elfst. Be sure to hold on tightly, Shorewalker. How's Final Fantasy? I always wanted to try it. It's super good, dude. Well, this is the MMO, not one of the, like, regular RPGs or action games. This is the MMO. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It would have been so funny if they showed the greatsword just, like, come over the top and just stab that guy in the chest. Just haul his ass over. Bro, if they don't hear this like 7-foot tall dragon man in full plate, like a giant ass greatsword moving around, these guys are deaf. Release me, you fiends! Do you know who I am? Silent, Shorewalker! Try to escape and I'll slice skills into your neck. Maybe then you'll be able to breathe underwater. You think me cowed by simple threats? We Lominsons will not be intimidated by your base savagery. You try my patience, finless one. Continue your squawking and I'll drop you over the rail. Oh yeah, the glowing eyes look much better. Oh! Dad's got ups. You! But how? Scarlet Sea Devil, let's go! Oh, look at him go! Damn! Old man's got moves! Ah, my rescuers have arrived at last. Who are you? You're not a Maelstrom soldier. What in the Navigator's name is going on here? Dakaris! Yeah, I'm also here. I will defend the councillor while you liberate the key to his shackles. One of these coral trident zealots must carry it. He really is the Tehinuan of this universe, which is why I love him so dearly. Nove is awesome. Also, by the way, this game is completely free to play. You could play through the first 2 expansions without spending a single dollar. And if you decide to come on the Crystal Data Center and then the Goblin server, you can play with us. You don't have to, but it's there if you want to. I said the thing. That's right, I said the thing. Why has this Sahagin come to my aid? Am I to trade one captor for another? Yeah, just ignore me, dude. Alright, let's go kill some fish boys. I will say this for this game, memes aside. Unlike a lot of MMOs that have been going for a long time, A, this one is very, very new player friendly for a lot of reasons. B, a lot of MMOs in my experience, when you come in and you're a new player, it's really, really overwhelming. Because, like, it's like, oh my god, there's so many expansions, and I don't know where to start, and I've missed out on all these experiences. But that's not actually true in this game, because in this game, there's actually a good story. There's actually, like, a surprisingly in-depth narrative with lots to explore, lots of fun characters to interact with, and playing you do play through as if the game had just started. And there's also a significant amount of incentive for other players to help you. The culture in this game is incredibly friendly, and they love new players. Like, this game is so much better than any other MMO I've ever played when it comes to, like, even if you start and you don't know anybody else, like you're starting the game by yourself and you're coming in, you're like, I don't know anybody, I don't know what's going on, any of that stuff. It's so friendly. It's not nearly as confusing or chaotic or hostile as most other MMOs. Alright. Why has this Sahagin come to my... Oh, well, okay, here's your key. Sturdy manacle key, a simple solid key of the kind used to unlock the shackles of important prisoners. Let's get you out of here, councillor. God, I'm having Revenge of the Sith strikebacks or flashbacks right now. Save the councillor! My thanks! Those manacles were beginning to chafe. Now, I can see that you are some manner of sellsword, but I'm not quite sure what to make of this, scale gentleman. A friend of yours? Bro, that's the Scarlet Sea Devil. We are not free of this yet. Stay close to me, lest you be tossed overboard. Alright, here comes his... Here he is. Yep, there's the bastard. Psh, it seems that the mantle of Scarlet Sea Devil will not sit firmly upon my shoulders until I have sent you to the depths. Zog, do you not realize what is at stake here? Your reckless ambition endangers the fate of our entire tribe. The shore walkers ready their armada even as we speak. Fight, 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 fight. Does the thought of war with the finless ones now frighten you so? Let them come. My antics as are a spawnling's mischief compared to the mayhem you once committed. Psh, ready your spear, old one. Let us see if the years have stolen your skill as well as your spine. Woo! Oh my god, he got him! I was expecting him to go down, then we'd have to kill Zug. Yeah, fish dad! Psh, the wound is not fatal, though it might leave a nasty scar. Psh, I do not ask for your pity. Finish it now! Kill me! Show me a parent who can kill his own child. Sahagin blood ties run deeper than most abyssal sea trench. You beg for the impossible. I will not slay my own son. Of course that's his son. I rejected you as my clutch father. Why? Why did you throw away all that you had become? Why did you not seek vengeance on the shore walkers who wronged us? You know the answers to those questions. Surely you have not forgotten what befell your spawn brothers? At my side you stood, the only surviving hatchling, and shed a river of tears for your slain clutchmates. Yes, I wept for them and made them a promise. I would avenge their deaths with the blood of 1,000 shorewalkers. I would grow into a warrior, both mighty and terrible to behold. The Scarlet Sea Devil reborn. I would do what you would not. You cannot protect that which you love with a name, no matter how fearful. It took the greatest tragedy of my life to open my eyes to that truth. Shh, Zug. I would spare you that pain again. I would have you be the future our people need. I only want what is best for all my sons. Clutch, Father. Psh. Weigh anchor and take the helm. We make for the nearest shorewalker port. Prepare a boat to take our guest ashore. Bro, I cannot believe he actually got through to him. This is way... I will say, the thing I really, really love about the Beast Strike quests is that they all end very differently. Like, the Idyllshire quest has a very, very different ending storyline to the Amalja quest, which has a very different ending storyline to this one. Like, this one actually ends peacefully. Like, we didn't... I was super duper 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 sure that we were gonna have to kill I can't remember his name, the current Nov's son, because in the Amalja storyline the big bad of the Amalja fights Lunga, is defeated, and then she spares him, only for the leader of the Amalja Beast Tribe to kill him when he tries to pull a bitch-ass move and stab her in the back. And then, in the Idyllshire storyline, we deal with the Idyllshire long enough for them to get their war machine up and running, which is cool. So I do like very much that they all end very differently. Darkarius, was it? Why, thanks again. Were it not for you and your Sahagin acquaintance, I would still be rubbing my wrists raw trying to escape those infernal shackles. It would seem I have been laboring under a misconception. I was convinced that all Sahagin, all beastmen in fact, were not but bloodthirsty, murdering savages, with not the slightest concept of peace or compromise. But after meeting Nov, did you call him? Intriguing fellow, yes, well, after witnessing his exchange with his son, I see now that our fishback enemies are far more complicated than our bedtime tales of horror would lead us to believe. I have 3 younglings of my own, you see, and I am quite eager to hurry home and reassure them that their father is very much alive and well. Before I do so, however, I shall contact the Admiral to convince her to rescind the order to attack. It will not be an easy task, but as a man who holds the nation's purse strings, my words carry a certain weight. Oh, and here. Gulls are often a welcome sight on ships, as their presence means land, and home is close by. Lenosian soldiers began gathering the feathers dropped on deck and fashioning them into trinkets to give their children as a symbol of hearth and happiness. I would be grateful if you could see that feather into your Sahagin friend's hands. Beastman or no, I have seen that any father wishes the same things for his offspring. Perhaps, in time, we shall find more common ground between our peoples. I only hope that it will not require the threat of imminent war to bring such future revelations to light. That is the most kindly and reasonable politician we've met in this entire game. Hey Sotek, it doesn't seem like AOS has been taking a backseat to lore Old World lately in terms of updates and new minis. I don't think I'd say that. I mean, AOS tends to do like bulk releases, not like little just like pew 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 pew. And Old World was very, very slow / inactive for a while. I would really say it feels more like Old World is finally picking up speed to probably where it needs to be. But I mean, supposedly there's gonna be some pretty big AOS reveals tonight, so I wouldn't be particularly worried about it. Darkarius, I have no words to thank you. Without your aid, I do not think that the war with the Shorewalkers could have been avoided. Shh! Zug has disbanded the Coral Tridents and is set on traveling for a time. Among all of my offspring, he is the most like me, the most determined and stubborn. I sense he is hesitant to return to the nursery, but return he will, in time. And when he does, I hope to see him a stronger and wiser Sahagin than I ever was. Such pleasant thoughts will sustain me while I raise his unruly spawn brothers. Gold Feather Trinket. A talisman symbolic of health and happiness that Lamentston travelers often fashion for their children during the return leg of lengthy sea voyages. That is a very cute gift. Shh, the councillor wished for me to have this. I see. A gift from parent to child. A symbol of joy and family. So many of my offspring were slain by shore walkers. The rage spawned by that act will never fully leave me. But it is as nothing compared to the desire I feel to protect my surviving spawnlings. I pray that this trinket can one day represent not just the bond between parent and child, but also the birth of understanding between our peoples. Shh, you have achieved far more for this cause than I could have dared hope. In the days to come, I ask only that you do not forget us, Endless One. Whatever thoughts of vengeance seek to consume you, remember this nursery and remember me and my spawnlings. And should you choose to visit, you will always be welcome here. You are no longer some strange shore walker to us. You are Clutchmate. Hooray! We have officially finished the Fishman's, the Sahagin storyline. So we only have 2 more beast tribes until we're completely done with the A Realm Reborn beast tribes, which is pretty hype, That was actually a really cute storyline. I love that it was very focused on like the cycle of vengeance. Any ideas what the Renown Army list might be for High Elves? I hope the Sea Patrol will make a return, especially based on the fact that we're not really getting Ulthawani High Elves. We're getting like High Elf colonies that are closer to the old world. My big hope is the Sea Patrol, and then I'm hoping for the Sea Elves, which are the Marienburg Elves. As those, if I had to pick, those would be the 2 armies of renown I'd really want to see. Would be the Marienburg Sea Elves, and then the Sea Patrol, with Sea Lord Island. Sea Lord Island would be cool to see. Dalcarius, it seems that business with the Sahagin became rather more involved than anyone expected, eh? Maelstrom Command very much resembled the writhing chaos of our namesake once word of Councillor Tursten's abduction sparked the call to war. It is fortunate that our marching orders were rescinded ere we launched our attack. There are none in our ranks that fear to step upon the field of battle, but any day that ends without bloodshed is a good day. And I hear that you yourself were responsible for the Councillor's timely release. I like to think that my eye for enlisted talented veterans played some small part in the way events played out. So, Dalcarius, you've averted a war and rescued a high-ranking official. Not a bad result, all told, but we must remain vigilant. While we welcome the possibility of peaceful coexistence with the Sahagin, we cannot ignore the threat that the primal Leviathan yet presents. For the nonce, however, you have earned a respite from duty. On behalf of the Maelstrom, I commend you for your courageous actions and judicious diplomacy. Might you consider a bath during your well-deserved rest? Seem to detect the slightest hint of rotting crab meat. You go make peace with the fish people without carrying around copious amounts of fish food. Hooray! Oh my gosh. Alright, we gotta go over there real quick because we can buy some exclusive goodies now. Oh, hey, Hawk. Dude, I'm excited for the finale quest. It's gonna be, I'm really curious how they're gonna play it off, because the idea of all the beast tribes, like, interacting with each other sounds kind of awesome. Yeah, we should be able to get an Elbst mount. I assume it's an Elbst. And then, Maybe like a little side toy too. There he is, Sahagin Mender. So we've got an Elf's Horn. Yep, summons a Cavalry Elf. Nice. We can also get a Wind-Up Sahagin. And then we can get a Sahagin Hanging Larder and a Sahagin Living Lamp. Cool. Oh, we got the Mana Cutter as well for the Needhog storyline. There it is. To ensure his elves do not find themselves at disadvantage to swift-running chocobos, Paw of the Novice Clutch clips the webbing on their feet at a young age, rendering them more capable of achieving high speeds on land, though they will ever be slower than their brethren while underwater. That's kind of interesting. So we got ourselves a little fish dinosaur thing with one of the scariest fucking looking mouths like ever. Like, good lord, those teeth. I definitely prefer the Cavalry Drake. The Cavalry Drake's a bit more exciting. And then minion guy. We've gotten a bunch of new minions. We got the Great White Shukidoko. The Wind-Up Amalja, the Wind-Up Sahagin, Wind-Up Sid, Wind-Up Alphado, Wind-Up Kane. We got a lot of fun characters. Alright. With that done, let's go check, we can do a lot more Kobold quests now. Instead of only doing 3 a day, we could do, I think we've unlocked 6 a day for the Kobolds. Actually, I'm not going to be able to use all of my slots today, which is going to be interesting. Because I only have 6 available Kobold quests, and I only have 3 available Sylph ones. So, though, tomorrow, if we do our dailies tomorrow, we'll max out the Sylph, so we'll be able to do 3 of each. Which will be good. Who do I think a truly new race will be? Well, if there seem to be some pretty reliable leaks that we're going to be getting something to do with the Southern Realms of the Dogs of War, either today or in the very near future, which is going to be a pretty big deal. If that ends up being true... Oh. Might as well just finish this. I'm here, whatever. Zachariah, how you doing, dude? So I can't find the stuff I need for my Pugilist Monster Quest thing. It's aggravating. I need goblins from the Hammerlea. What? Zachariah, did you try, like, opening your map? Or, like, opening the quest and tell it to show you where exactly on the map you need to go? Wait. Southern Realms for Old World and Warhammer Total War. so technically for the old world, but the thing is, when you're dealing with creative assembly, any new races we're gonna get are going to require them to basically Games Workshop to put something out. So if the old world comes out today and they reveal, let's say, Southern Realms, Dogs of War, Teleia, or any of those, if they do that today, I would say that is basically a guarantee that we're gonna get it for Total War. It's not a oh, it's the hunting guide. The hunt guide? This thing? Oh, you're doing it for the pugilist. Ah, I see. And you were looking... were you looking for the goblin mugger? Goblin skirmisher. I assume it was the mugger. Because we can help you find it. If you're online, we can come over there and help you. Would not be a problem at all, my dude. It was the Goblin Mugger, okay. I think Raymond, or Alex in game, but Raymond in chat is about to figure it out for you. If you see a sexy little dragon lady following you around in like insanely good looking armor, that's Alex. Yeah, it's more of a pain when you don't have flying yet. Because with flying, you can just be like, yeah, whatever. I'll just like teleport over there. Yeah, it's in Western Thanalan. It's to the west of it at a camp. Okay. But yeah, if you get online, just like send me a whisper online. Which, if you haven't already, you need to add me to your friends list and stuff. Yeah, they'll have a little symbol above their head as well. So like when you see the creatures, there will be a little like red symbol over their head, and it'll be like, hey, you should kill this guy. Yeah, because I love the hunt logs. Like, I think some people are kind of like, yeah, whatever, hunt logs. I actually really enjoyed the hunt logs when I was leveling my Dragoon. I will say I wish I had the patience to play this game long enough to get decent at it. Well, I mean, there are a lot of different ways to play it. So I would say it kind of boils down to what do you enjoy doing, and then focusing on doing that stuff, as opposed to like trying to do everything. Because if you force yourself to do things you're not going to like, then you're not going to have fun. And if you're not having fun, then why play the game? Hunt logs are sadly ARR and jobs. I know they are, but like I enjoyed them for when we got them. Well, you get it for the. I mean, I know it's still a Realm Reborn, but you do get it for the Grand Company's quest line, which is nice. I actually really enjoyed hunt logs. I was a little sad that they're pretty much like a Realm Reborn and that's it. Because it was fun to just like walk around hunting different kinds of creatures. This quest is so dumb. Like, why do I have to walk around and talk to all of them? Bomb course? Nope. Rejected bomb arm. Whoa. Oh, that attack is fucking sick, dude. What am I doing here? Operation Riffraff. Search the embers for the big shrapnel and then slay it. Okay. So I need to keep searching these. Shrapnel. Oh. Gotta find the big shrapnel. There he is. Okay, now I just need contents unknown, which is get the last silver pot. Okay. How would you give vampire counts a quality of life update? That's something. Oh boy. I need to update my video on it because my opinions have changed a bit. But basically, I would do a specialized DLC that's just for the vampire counts. Because a lot of what they need is new assets more than anything. As opposed to like. The problem with the vampire counts is, in my opinion, just my opinion, though I feel very strongly about my opinion, you cannot do the vampire counts justice and get them into a good place by just including them in a Lord DLC. So, like, for instance, the update to the update to the. Oh man, I don't know what I was gonna say, but it just completely left my head. But I would do it similar to the Champions of Chaos, because the thing, if you go look at the Champions of Chaos DLC, what it functionally did is it was a lot more about adding specialized assets and creating lots of new units, than adding like just normal new units. Which is the same thing the vampire counts need. Most of the stuff the vampires need would be very easy to create using things that we already have, instead of needing just like oh, we just need a singular. We just need 5 new units. No, vampire counts do not need 5 new units. They need new assets to make all of their lords and heroes a lot more interesting, customizable, like so that all of the bloodlines are noticeably different. A lot of units can be created by taking the units we already have and making slight adjustments to them to make them thematic to specific bloodlines. And then we do need a couple new units, because right now they're just not great. They're just not that great, and I would like to see them be great. You know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of like special new units I would like to see added, but I think that is less of a priority than making the vampire counts feel like it's all 5 of the bloodlines as a faction, instead of the Von Karsteins plus a handful of friends. You know what I mean? But I do have a series of videos you can go watch on the YouTube channel if you want to see all of my DLC thoughts. I do need to change some of my I do need to change a couple things I've done in that video, because when I made that video, I think I focused a little too much on like adding DLC. Like I think I focused too much on being like, oh well, I want to make sure that we're getting lots and 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 lots of new units, exciting, crazy new units. And that's not what I should have been focusing on. I should have been focusing on like, how can I get the most mileage with the tools that we already have, which is a very different discussion. That being said, if you're like, no, Sotek, I want you to go completely off the rails. I want you to go completely insane, and I want you to tell me what are all the things that we could spend lots and lots of money on having and adding tons of crazy new units. Those videos suffice very, very nicely for that. And I also do talk about a lot of really nice like faction ideas that I still feel really, really good about. But I would say the biggest thing the vampire counts need to be fun and interesting is making it where, like, all of the different lords and heroes feel like they're actually interesting. Because right now, all of the, like, singular bloodline characters you get through the bloodline mechanic are not that great. They're pretty meh. There's a lot that could be done to make them a lot more exciting. There should be one more thingamajigger. There it is. It's a giant, like, chicken. I will lose my shit if they added Ushorin. I don't think we'll get Ushorin. I do think we could get Vorag, which Vorag would probably be very similar. Ushorin's AOS design doesn't quite like, a lot of the specifics of his design don't translate necessarily super well into fantasy as far as, like, the regalness of it. And, like, the crown of bone and a bunch of other things that are incredibly important to his AOS design. But would be a little odd in his fantasy interpretation. I think that Vorag would be very similar. Like, I think Vorag Bloodytooth would be a very, very big, scary ghoul lord. So he would be like the same size, the same kind of the same kind of, like, overall theming, but he probably wouldn't use, like, a weapon. Like, he wouldn't have, like, a big kingly mace. He'd likely just use, like, his claws, and be, like, much more bestial in how he fought. He'd be able, you know, he'd be a big boy. He'd be a very big boy. He also probably wouldn't have the bone crown, but would have, like, some other implementations. Like, they would be similar, but distinct. Because I do not think Games Workshop would let us use AOS Ushorin. I think they would put their foot down pretty hard on that one. A big bone club? I mean, they could do a big bone club, yeah. Alright, that's done.
Mornington Crescent cheered. AX200. For the Sea Lord, given they're the Soul Sword and Shield Legendary Lord for the High Elves, would a unique shield fit? What might it do if so?
Sorry. For the Sea Lord, given they're the soul... So, okay. To be very, very clear, we don't know what Sea Lord Island actually wields. Like, we know that Sea Lord Island had a longsword, but we've never seen him like made into a model. He's never received that level of like fleshed outedness. Kind of like how like Nakai was the same way, right? Like Nakai, the Wanderer, the big lovely Crocscore everybody loves to death. We don't know what Nakai wielded until Total War finally came out and was like, all right, here's what makes Nakai Nakai. Like he's got this big old mace looking thing, but it's not a magic item, even though everybody wants it to be, myself included. Everybody wants it to be a magic item, but it's not a magic item. But he does have the golden tributes all over his body. Those are magic items. And he also has like a shard of one of the druidic stones from Albion, and that's his other magic item. And it was like, oh, okay, well, this is Nakai. This is kind of what he looks like. Though I suspect if we ever got a tabletop model, he'd probably look a bit different. Not a lot different, but he'd look a bit different. Because Games Workshop Crocscores are pretty distinct from Creative Assembly Crocscores. So Nakai would likely have a altered design. So the same thing would happen to Iceland. Like, I don't know what Iceland wields. I took some pot shots in the video of that. Like, we know we wielded a sword. But we don't know if the sword was magical. We just know it was a sword. It might be a magical sword. Oh, I have to kill 4 of these. Okay. That being said, I hope he's sword and shield. Because if he has sword and shield, he would be the only sword and shield character for the High Elves, which would be pretty cool. Or sword and shield legendary lord. Should the shield be special? I would hope so. Like, I would be totally happy. I'd be thrilled if his magic items were he had a unique sword and a unique shield. I think that'd be pretty slick. I mean, honestly, considering that he would be the Lord level, he'd be like the legendary Lord version of the Lothern Skyhelm. I think he would have a shield. But a unique shield would be super goated, dude. I would love a unique shield on him. As for what it could do, I have no fucking idea. Oh, I need to go respond to a comment someone left on the video. I felt like a dumbass, dude. I feel like I completely failed in my goal as a good predictor and thinking of all the things that a character could have because I'm such a stupid bastard that it didn't occur to me that Sea Lord Iceland should have stock stance. Because his whole thing is that he sneaks up on people using the mist. So he should be a high elf character that gets stock stance either when he's at sea. Because I was talking about like, oh, he should have a unique ocean stance, but like, what could it be? And I'm such a stupid bastard. It should have been stock stance. Of course it should have been stock stance. And somebody in chat was like, wow, Sotek, you're falling off. And he's like, oh my god, he's right. I am falling off. Here I was thinking I was smart, thinking I was wise.
Conchimichid, AX200. If he has sword and shield, would he have both Zacian and Zamazenta Pokemon?
Hold on. Okay, we're done with that all. How do I, wait, what do I do to build this up? Blood gauge? Okay, it's my blood gauge. How do I build up my blood gauge? Oh, there it is. Soul Eater increases blood gauge by 20. Oh, Stalwart Soul also increases blood gauge. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, cool. Good to know. Sotek is old. I know, dude. Sotek's fallen off, man. I remember when he used to be good at what he does, but he's just not the same anymore. He's just getting old and sad. I mean, it could be both, the Stalin drip. Because, I mean, what it could be is that as a faction effect, him and his faction just have higher movement speed on the ocean. But, that would be like he just has higher campaign speed when in naval stance. Whoop-de-doo. But I think him also having access to stalking stance on the ocean, so that he's able to actually. I wonder if. Actually, you know what? I say that, but that would be a little weird. Or it'd be interesting, because if they did that, that would mean that CA would need to make it possible to ambush people at sea. Which means they would have to either design a new kind of map, which would be fine. Like, you know, it's a DLC. There should be some exciting new maps. But hold on. I want to go answer that comment before I go any further in today's stream. Because I forgot that I saw that and I was like, damn it, I'm so stupid. But I'm giving myself a little more grace now, because it has occurred to me that that would actually require some overhauls of like a technical kind. Where are the comments? What? Bro, no, I don't want to see the chat replay. I want to see the comments. What? Oh my god, did YouTube... Oh god, I hate... Whoa, that was weird. Alright, it just wouldn't show them, but now it does. What's that fucking White Lion dude's name that is in game? Hold on. What is that dude's name? It's starts with an A. Whatever, I'll answer that in a second. That's such a cool idea. We definitely should have some kind of mist stance at sea. Though, to be fair to myself, now that I think about it a little, this could be a tad tricky to implement. Ambushes aren't currently possible at sea under any circumstances to my knowledge, and there are no ambush island maps. This could, of course, be an opportunity to add in some cool new naval ambush maps and make it a thing. Or alternatively, I could see the stance allowing sea patrol armies to essentially teleport, in parentheses, stance while on the ocean to attack land armies. So essentially, it would work like the teleport stance for Tzeentch, but could only be done by an ocean army attacking an army on land, which would then trigger an automatic ambush battle. That would be pretty sexy, in my opinion, and would make for a very unique mechanic. Making Iceland's faction very, very good at defending coastlines, / attacking coastlines and ports, as they try to lure enemy armies in close to the ocean and then launch surprise attacks. That sounds kinda fucking based, not gonna lie. Alistair, thank you. You're thinking of Alistair, the White Lion, who isn't actually a real character in the background. He's a Make-A-Wish. He's a Make-A-Wish fulfillment by a fan. But he also provides a very different experience than Corhill would. Alistair. Is it Alistair? No, it's Alistar. That's right. Alistar. It's all A's. A's for days. Sorry. Somebody asked the... I always get somebody that's like, aren't they just the same guy? It's like, no, you dumbass. One's a lord, one's a hero. Can you not fucking read? Alistar is a lord, meaning he leads your armies, but in place of a prince, but isn't exceptionally notable outside of having a white lion chariot mount. He also isn't possible to acquire outside of Confederate. How do you get Alistair the White Lion? Do you get him from confederating, or is he automatically in your lord pool? Wait, Alistar the White Lion Total War. He could be recruited in campaign for 30 influence. He can ride a white lion chariot. He has a lion pelt unique armor. Oh, that's cool. Gives him 15% ward side this year, so not bad. Okay, but he's a lord. And he also doesn't have an interesting stat line. Okay, and he's Lothern only. He's impossible to acquire outside of Confederation or playing as Tyrion. Corhill would be a legendary hero. Legendary hero, meaning any elf faction could acquire, or high elf faction could acquire him. He also has an entire system and mechanics built around being a bodyguard / guardian character, which is not at all what Alistair does. What does Alistair even do? He has a unique trait, doesn't he? He also has a skill tree. Does Alistair have any unique skills? Yes, he has clear-cutting maneuvers, which buffs white lion units. Ancestral Axes, which buffs white lion units, and Lion's Pride, which buffs war lion and such. And then he has White Lion of Crace. Yeah, so yeah, he's very different because he's just more about Alistair is about creating a themed army around Cracian units, but doesn't have any interactions or use as a bodyguard character. He doesn't protect your the heroes in his army, and is really just meant for a thematic fun build. Core Hill is a very different experience. Core Hill has a completely different function. The only similarity, God, I can't fucking spell sometimes, between the two is that they're both based, they're both from Krace and have the White Lion aesthetic, but that comparison is completely and utterly skin deep. To say that having Core Hill, or to say that having Alistair means we shouldn't get say that having Alistair means we shouldn't get Core Hill would have been like saying because we have Mazda Mundi, we shouldn't have got Lord Croak. They're not the same thing. Boop. Mass means more. Try to wait, hold on. Mass as in more. You can't stop me. Dragon Princess on Drakes. I wouldn't be against it, but that feels quite unlikely outside of an exclusive regiment of renown, perhaps. Considering that Griffin Riders as a unit, which would be far more likely and less insane in concept power-wise, got forced into only being campaign exclusive to Eltharion as well, to only Eltharion. I would be very surprised to see them in any capacity outside perhaps a extremely high tier ROR. Okay, sorry. I just wanted to like take care of that while it was on my brain. Sorry. When is the Las Vegas Open? It starts in about a little less than 2 hours. So we are going to continue playing Final Fantasy for about an hour. And after roughly an hour, we're going to turn off Final Fantasy, and I'm going to shut this stream down, and then we're going to move over to like the reaction stream 30 minutes ahead of it starting. So in about an hour and 15 minutes, we'll turn off Final Fantasy, and we'll chat for 30 minutes in the lead up to Las Vegas Open, which starts in an hour and 45 minutes. All right. So, we've done all our side quests for the day, so let's get to main story quest time. Hold on, Y'shtola, we're coming for you. Oh, dude, I'm so excited to see Y'shtola again. It is said that the elementals perceive the life stream. If, as we suspect, Y'shtola is still adrift in its midst, they may be able to find her. And if we are to appeal to them for assistance, we must needs do so through their chosen, the Pajal. It is imperative, therefore, that we speak with Kane Senna without delay. I have already requested an audience with the Elder Seedseer. She will receive us in the Lotus Stand presently. We need to speak with the Conjurer yonder to be admitted. What is the Las Vegas Open? The Las Vegas Open is one of the biggest tournaments that Games Workshop is involved with. I don't know if they host it. I know they're involved, but I'm not sure if they're the host. Somebody else might actually be the organizer. But it's a big fucking tournament. So Games Workshop does a reveal show at the end of the tournament, where they show off a bunch of new models and some other stuff. I'm actually, hold on. Let's see, what did they say was all on the... Apparently there's a rumor there might be like some video game stuff as well. So like Space Marine 2 might get some reveals. But the reveals that they've promised tonight are Warhammer 40,000, Warhammer the Old World, Warhammer Age of Sigmar, Necromunda, and then Black Library. So there's going to be some new novels and then a bunch of new miniatures and announcements, which should be pretty cool. Please be voice acted. Please be voice acted. Damn it. All right. Be welcome, my friends, and speak freely. I gather your suit will admit no delay. It will not, my lady. Pray forgive the abrupt nature of our request, but it is a matter of life and death. Cast fill-in. Hey, Spartan Elite, what's up? Hold on. What are y'all talking about? Honestly, High Elves can win entirely with just archers. High Elf archers were quite good. Playing campaign versus players is just terrible as High Elves. It's not that exciting. High Elves are a good faction, but like a lot of their mechanics are kind of meh. Especially their like manipulation mechanics are grossly out of date. Because like Tzeentch, the Tzeentch does diplomatically what the High Elves are supposed to do. they really just need an update. Let's see. I see. As you say, we must needs act swiftly if we are to free Y'shtola from the ungentle pull of the life stream. And as you have surmised, we cannot do this unaided. However...
In requesting the Elemental's assistance to find Y'shtola, you must needs be aware of one difficulty. A difficulty born of the fundamental difference between man and Elemental.
Voice acting?
That being...
In perceiving the world around him, man relies upon senses such as sight and sound. For the sake of convenience, he gives names to such things as are near or dear to him. Being formed of pure ether, however, such concepts are foreign to the Elementals. Instead, they perceive by observing the ebb and flow of the energies of life.
Not dissimilar to the difference
profound
between
a division cannot be bridged with
demons.
simple discourse. The Elementals' voices stir not the air, and thus reach not our ears, while our words are but wind to them. Though we seers can commune with them through feelings, Naught that we can impart will serve to aid them in identifying Y'shtola. Nay, they must needs be presented with ether which is akin to hers. If you could but find a family member.
I don't know if Y'shtola has family.
Oh! I know just the person!
You do?
Y'shtola has a sister who came to live in Dravania. She told me about her once.
What?
Oh, that is most fortunate indeed. Pray, seek this sister out then, and bring her to Evershade. There, we shall petition the Great One's aid in finding your lost companion.
Interesting. I did not know Y'shtola had a sister. I was not aware that Y'shtola had a family member here in Dravania. How very convenient. Forgive me. I have grown so accustomed to being laughed at by the Fates, I cannot help but mistrust them when they smile on us. We must, of course, seek the woman out at once. If memory serves, Y'shtola's sister is named Ymitra. Ymitra? If it's Y'shtola, it'd be Ymitra, yeah, I think. Ymitra! She's supposed to be a member of the Saints of St. Cognac. Anyway, she spends most of her time around Apkalu Falls, from what I recall. Let's look for her there. Sure. How's the doggo doing? She's good. Sadie's very good today. She got to go to the dog park, and she had a good time. Oh, I think I remember seeing this lady earlier. I just never occurred to me that she was Y'shtola's sister. Yes, is there something you require? Lady Ymitra, it is an honor to meet you. My name is Alfno Levier, and this is Tataru Taru. So, you are my sister's comrades in the science of the Seventh Dawn. When I heard that you people were being pursued, I desperately sought to reach Y'shtola, but all mine efforts were to no avail. Now I know why. A forbidden spell of all things, that she should be so reckless. But what's done is done. I thank you for bringing word to me. Needless to say, I should be glad to help. Though we were born of different mothers, our veins course with the same father's blood. I hope that this will be enough for the elementals. Come, let us make for Evershade at once. Yeah, it is pouring down rain. Oh, she's got her other little, like, her other little friendly horny dudes with her. Though the head of the one guild isn't here, interestingly.
Let us begin.
Come on, Y'shtola! I miss Y'shtola.
Raya-O, Arun, if you would.
Raya-O and Arun.
Hearken to me, O great ones. Pray give yourselves to the life stream, a drifting soul to find.
Please, Y'shtola. Please come back to us.
There.
Got her.
Now!
They just yanked that girl out of the ether, and she is completely nude. Like Dana show. Nice. TOS. Somebody get her a blanket. It's pouring down rain. She's like, y'all stay over there. Don't interrupt.
A room has been readied at the roost. Pray, bear her thither at once.
Well, she's alive at least.
All that remains is to pray, my friends.
I love Kane Senna. Mom always has us covered. She's always taking care of us. Let us pray that Y'shtola awakens. I'm sure she'll be fine. Oh, Y'shtola. She'll be fine, Tataru. Have some faith. Just seeing her face again, it's... Oh, I've been so worried. Without the Seedseer's aid, Y'shtola may have been forever lost to us. I shall go to the Lotus stand to offer them my heartfelt thanks. Y'shtola is resting within an inn room. Though she's still unconscious, the signs are positive. Conjurers say she's in sound health and should awaken before long. Isn't that wonderful? Now, while we wait for Y'shtola to wake up, I thought I'd take the opportunity to finish my little surprise for her. It's something I've been working on for a while now, in the hope that she'd one day return to us. It wants for just a couple more items before it's ready. I've already placed orders for these items. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me? One is with the Leather Workers Guild and another is with the Conjurers Guild. Speak with Mistress Geva and Brother Isui Yan and they ought to take care of you. Good old Tataru doing her fucking, building everyone new gear. I'm excited to see Y'shtola's new look. Should be pretty hype. Leather Workers Guild. I could have made that part myself. I'm an expert leather maker. Hey, boss. Well, if it isn't Dalcarius looking for some hides to tan, mayhap. Here to retrieve an order from Mr. Tataru, you say? You come at a good time. I finished but moments ago. It was no small coup working it to her specifications, but I did it nonetheless. Payment has already been settled. However did that girl come by chimerical hide anyway? You need either balls of steel or a bottomless coin purse, and it seemed to me she had neither. She gets around. Thanks, boss. How many signs have I found? This is my first one. We just found Ishtola. Obviously, we've been running around with Alphino and Tataru forever. We don't know where the others are yet. Tataru's the final boss. I mean, she gears people up to become final bosses because she's gotten pretty damn good at apparel making, apparently. You are come to the Stillglade Fane, the home of the Conjurers Guild. How may I assist you? Ah, yes, Mistress Tataru's order. As requested, it has been sanctified in the sight of the elementals. I know not what she intends for the staff, but it is a most singular artifact. Even one possessed of my experience would struggle to wield it. Tataru knows people and she's scary? I believe it. Little do we all realize that Tataru is, like, secretly the biggest crime lord in the setting. That's how she's able to get access to so much, like, specialized gear and information. She's just out there, like, smashing people's kneecaps. Where are they? Kernshima, I'm so sorry, I just saw your bits message. If he has sword and shield, would he have both Zacian and Zamazenta Pokemon? Sure, of course. Why? Yeah. Sea Lord Aizen would obviously be like the most beloved of Pokemon people and not a horrible murderer. The Seed Seers are gracious souls. It gives me heart to know that they are our allies. Ah, you're back. You have the items, I hope. Tataru's Leatherwork Commission. A leather bag containing an item prepared by the Leather Workers Guild as per Tataru's request. And then this one is the same thing, but for the Conjurers Guild. There you go. Oh, it's precisely as I requested. A perfect match with the other pieces. Truly gave us a master among masters. And the staff completes the surprise. Thank you so much, Dalcarius. I can't wait to see what Y'shtola will think of the surprise. Lest you wonder, she's doing very well, and the Conjurers have left her in her sister's care. Let's go and pay them a visit, shall we? Y'shtola! Oh my god, finally gonna get to see her. She is my favorite of the old guard. Oh, look at her eyes!
Y'shtola! I'm so glad you're back!
Her eyes are like
Tataru
are so different.
You are safe. Thank the 12.
Is she blind?
Something has changed about you, Alphino. Or mayhap the change is with me. I seem to sense the ether around me more keenly than before.
Okay, no, she just has like extra senses.
I am pleased to see you well again. Do you feel strong enough to talk?
Worry not. I am well enough.
I like they didn't want to give her sister a voice actor, so she never says anything.
Tell us then, what befell you after you fled the feast? We were told that there had been a tunnel collapse.
That was my doing. I brought the tunnel down that you and Minfidia might escape. At the last moment, I invoked a teleportation magic, in hopes of spiriting Thancred away at least. Needless to say, it did not go quite as planned, and I found myself adrift in the live stream.
I like her voice. Voice actress is great.
The others? Where are they? Did they not escape?
They remain unaccounted for. You were the only one we have been able to find. I am truly sorry. It was the Crystal Braves who pursued you that day. My hubris that led to our undoing.
No, it was Lolorito's bullshit that led to our undoing.
No apologies are necessary, Alpha No. You are not to blame for what occurred. Know that were our comrades here, they would commend you for keeping the light of hope alive.
Don't worry. The others are alive and well, I'm sure of it. We just need to find them.
Indeed, Tataru. Let us find our friends and rebuild the Scions.
I mean, they're hiding pretty fucking well.
Ha! There is the Alpha No I remember. And I feel much the better for his return. 'Tis time I arose.
Yay, your soul is back!
That reminds me. I have a change of clothes for you. I don't like to boast, but I made them myself. I learned how to weave while we're in Ishgard, you see?
Yeah, you've been gone for like months. Regardless of what the devs say, because their perception of time is clearly fucked up. Oh, she's like, get the fuck out. Get out! Knew you stole a look. Knew you stole a look. Knew you stole a look. Oh, look at her new armor! Oh my gosh, he looks so fucking good! Oh, Yestola looks fucking badass, dude. And she's sewing off thighs. We love to see it.
Tataru has apprised me of all that took place in the aftermath of the assassination plot. It would seem I have been away for some while.
Yes, much and more happened during your absence. At present, we seek to follow the Archbishop to Azisla.
And you want for some manner of etheric ram to pierce the floating isle's protective barrier?
We do. Might you be able to furnish us with one?
Ah, who better? Yestola is the best of the scions.
A means to prise open a hole in an Alagarn barrier. And one large enough to admit an airship, no less. Nay, I lack the knowledge to devise such a weapon.
But I bet you know who does.
But I know of one who could.
Yeah, that's Cat Mommy for you.
A leading figure in the field of etheric research, and one of the finest scholars ever to grace Sharlayan. Matoya, my former master.
Oh my god, she's back! She looks so good! Yestola looks absolutely smashing in her new outfit, don't you think? I do. Good job, Taru. Matoya, the name rings strangely familiar. In my youth, I had the honor of studying under Matoya. In the field of etheric research, she was without rival. I have no doubt that her knowledge will be of aid to our cause. The question is, will she share it with us? My master has ever been willful. The gods forbid anyone disagrees with her. When the Garlean Empire first marched upon Eorzea some 15 years ago, the denizens of Sharlayan were summoned back to the motherland. However, Matoya refused to join the exodus. To this day, she lives a hermit's life in the fringes of the abandoned city. So it is to the Dravanian hinterlands that we must go. To the place of my birth. You were born in Dravania? Although Alice and I were born in Charlian, our days there were short. Oh, okay, so... Interesting. Huh. We remained only until the Exodus, and I have not returned since. Oh, so it's to be a homecoming then. A finer reason to go as any to go to Charlian, and would afford us the opportunity to pay my master a visit. Ahem. I believe you have mistaken our primary objective, Y'shtola. At any rate, the journey will take us through largely unknown territory. Let us first return to Ishgard and make our preparations. My eyes look much better now. I like the glowing yellow eyes. Interesting. I did not know Charlian was in the Dravanian hinterlands. I assumed it was just an island. Which it seems that they retreated to the island once the Garleans invaded. But I thought that's all it was the island. Ah, so this is going to be one of the 2 big zones I haven't been to yet. You look like a little sun. Thanks, because I'm the shining light in your life. I provide you with the warmth that keeps you going, right? That's what you mean by that, right? I'm pretty sure that's what you meant by that. So this is the Holy See. I should like to linger a while and take in the sights, but it will wait until after our mission. We managed to find Y'shtola. Given time, I'm sure we will be reunited with the others as well. Charlian is situated in the Dravanian hinterlands. To get there, we must strike west and traverse the breadth of Dravanian forelands. Make no mistake, it will be a grueling journey. The party shall be comprised of Dalkarius, Y'shtola, and myself. Tataru, pray remain in Ishgard to continue the search for our missing friends. Yes, sir! First, let us make for Tailfeather. To Dravania! When last we set foot here, Astinia and Ysael were with us. Though it was not all that long ago, I find myself strangely taken by nostalgia. Well, it's been at least a couple days, not weeks. A long soak in the life stream followed by a long journey. I would not recommend it to anyone. But rest assured, my strength is returning to me. I shall be back to my former self ere long. A great new nation. I believe I am sufficiently rested. Let us continue west to Charlian. Once we descend the mountain path, we will arrive at the Dravanian hinterlands. From there it is but a short distance to the city. Be warned that while we shall be passing through Nath territory, we must needs be wary of them and the dragons both. Oh, that's a different quest. We're going west. Yep. To the Dravanian hinterlands. Oh yeah, I've not been to this place yet. Very cool. Off we go. We got about 45 minutes till we need to switch to the preview stream. Which reminds me, in about 15 minutes I need to message Andy, Because more than likely, and hopefully, he is sleeping well and will not be awake. But he mentioned that I should message him an hour before in the event that he wakes up. Or just happens to be awake. He might come join us.
To the Thaliac River, where to the melted snows of Abelathia's spine eventually find their way by means of 1,000 silver streams. Whose waters have long nourished the Dravanian hinterlands, and so provided for a settlement of learned souls from across the northern seas.
Ooh, their architecture is actually kind of pretty.
To the city of Sharlayan, that great seat of knowledge now abandoned by her keepers, they came.
Whoa, look at that tower. What's his sleep schedule? Terrible. Matoya dwells on the far side of the Thaliac River. Let us search for a crossing. The city of Sharlayan. Oh, new zones, how exciting! West. Oh no, this is west. Nah, let me alone. Go fuck yourself. Good lord, these things are level 58. It's a bit of a jump. Wildebeest. We got goblins. I like how somber this place is. Magitech machines? There's no aetheryte in the entire zone? But how am I supposed to teleport here? Yeah, we saw some broken ones earlier. There's a summoning stone here. Not that we'll ever use it, but, you know, it's there. There, these two are. Collector's Quarter. The bridge ahead is collapsed. I'm afraid we shan't be crossing there, but worry not, I know another way. See you the towering structure to the north. We should be able to cross there. But 15 years abandoned, and already Sharlayan has fallen to such disarray. Verily, a city is no more than its inhabitants. 15 years would genuinely be a super fucking long time for, like, no one to be in a city. Like, I mean, think about what a man. Think about a city in our world just abandoned for 15 years. It would be empty. The Dravania Hunter. Wow, there's still 5 goddamn quests here. Oh, this is just taking us to like a new zone. That's interesting. Like Detroit. I hear Detroit's actually doing okay these days. So you have some kind of tower here. Big fucking building, though. Look at that entry hall. Knowledge seeks no man. So says the motto of the Sharlayan engraved upon yonder stone. The meaning is simple. It falls to us to seek enlightenment. During the 6th Astral Era, at the turn of the 13th century, men from the northern nation of Sharlayan journeyed across the seas of Eorzea in search of knowledge. Upon arriving at these shores, they established a camp for their scholarly endeavors. Over time, this camp grew to a settlement, and then the settlement prospered, and so much so that it came to be counted amongst Eorzea's great city-states. Alas, those glory days are now but a fading memory. With her keepers lost to her, Sharlayan has become an empty husk of her former self. Oblada is mistaken! Sharlayan has new keepers! It is on cusp of new age of glory! Goblins. Hopefully friendly goblins. Goblins! Here to plunder the city! Oh! Oblada is mistaken muchly! We are not thieves! This place is our home! Yeah, you're not using it? Your home? When last I looked, it was mine and Alphino's. We were born here. Push! When Uplanders abandoned city, Uplanders gave up claim. Born here or no, Uplanders are trespassers. My friends, please, we did not come to dispute your claim to this land. Our purpose here is peaceful. We desire but to cross the river. Be calm, I beg you, and let us speak like the civilized folk that we are. Surely we can come to a mutual understanding. Love they just keep stomping. Find it interesting that goblins, like, the only thing they expose to the air are their ears. Everything else is covered. If that is the truth, then Uplanders are welcome here. Come with Slowfix. Slowfix will show Uplanders settlement. We invoke the law of dibs! Yeah. The Cenotaph. This place used to be like Mordono, where earlier patches had this location, but had this location be built upward over time. This is the last time they did this for in-game areas and main story quests, but I understand why it stopped. Would be much more work to make phases every patch, yeah. Oh my god, there's so much like going on here. Oh, there's like humans living here. Or Pelazans. Hello. So you're the famous Dalcarius, are you? The clan's all abuzz with talk of a brave young adventurer who's joined our ranks. But tell me, how is a storied young fella like you's only approved to take on level 2 marks? Scared of getting that pretty face of yours scratched, are you? Well, it's up to you, but if you've got the stomach for a new challenge, you go back to that inn and tell Ardelaine that Yulo says he's holding you back. If he doesn't approve you for more advanced marks, he'll have me to deal with. This woman's trying to get me killed. Wow, there's like tons of people here. Holy shit. I suppose it's only to be expected that others would come and occupy Charlian. Nonetheless, it feels akin to having strangers take over your home in your absence. From the goblins' perspective, such a well-appointed city is certainly an attractive proposition. Here is the Salt of Settlement, name of Idyllshire. What have we got here? Guess? Greetings to you. I'm Alphino Levia, and may I introduce my companions, Dalcarius and Thracia, and Y'shtola, who have journeyed far in search of a friend, and seek to cross the river. Well, finding the main bridge collapse, you went looking for a detour and ended up stumbling into Slowfix and his crew, is that right? That is the short of it, aye. This place, Idyllshire. I came expecting a ghost town. Suffice to say, I'm surprised to find it so alive. Well, with all them precious artifacts lying about, it was only a matter of time before treasure hunters like we moved in. But we weren't the first that arrived, neither. By then, Slowfix and his Gobi friends were already settled. At first, Guppies and hunters disliked each other, but understanding came, then friendship. Now Guppies and hunters have joined hands to build a great new nation. So that is what happened after we Charlians departed. Oh, so you're the locals. No hard feelings, I hope. All these nice buildings, but no one to live in them. Felt like a waste, you know. We've been trying to put the place to rights, and things been going well for the most part, but it ain't all smooth sailing. Not to sound ungrateful, but the traps your people left lying about are a bloody nuisance. And there's the Illuminati harrying us day and night. Sotek has bright idea. Uplanders desire mutual understanding, yes. Best way to understanding is helping one another. Help citizens of Idyllshire, and Uplanders can be citizens too. Citizens are free to cross river. Well, I am not aware of a quicker way to reach our destination. Let us assist Slowfix and his people. It's kind of an asshole thing to do, to like completely abandon the city and being like, alright, we're not coming back, we're abandoning the city. And being like, but let's make sure to trap the shit out of it. So anybody comes in here, they die horribly. I mean, I understand it, but at the same time. So Uplanders agree to help? Good. Here's what Slowfix needs Uplanders to do. Many golems prowl Idyllshire. It's in the way of expansion plans. Slowfix wants Uplanders to eliminate golems. Uplanders are Charlian, yes? Charlians know best way to deal with creatures. Sentinel golems. I dare say Y'shtola will know how to deal with them. So, we are to eliminate the golems. That would be a simple enough affair. The automata were employed as sentinels, and by design can be unmade with a coded command. At the time of the Exodus, it was noughts and crosses, and I see no reason why it would still not work. Let us divide the task between the three of us. The quicker to be finished with it. This place of Idyllshire, great of heart of new great nation, free nation built by all, and is free for all. A free for all, you say? Then I'll take what I want. Oh, I don't. Here was some etherite. Hello. Yoink. So, okay, so this is just a full-on new city. Oh, cool. Wondrous Tales. Adracia. Dalcarius Adracia. Gods, it really is you. I'm I've heard the songs and tales, but to think that the day would come that I get to meet you in the flesh? Whatever have I done to deserve such an honor? Right, all days to forget to polish my armor. You must think I'm a total bumpkin. But wait, dare I ask? No, I daren't to impose on such a hero. Oh, but what's the harm in trying? Yes, I must try. You see, I'm in a bit of a bind, a pickle, if you will. You see, I've taken on a task of sorts. A task far, far beyond the abilities of a two-gilled greenhorn like myself. But you, yes, a Rome-renowned hero like you could tackle this monumental task in your sleep, blindfolded in both arms and the leg tied behind your back. So you'll do it for me, yes? Wonderful. Just head over to Rowena's and tell Kaloi Poi you're here to help. Did I say Kaloi Poi? Or I meant Chloe Alapo. That isn't my silly little nickname for her, and I certainly haven't been frequenting her shop every day for the past 2 moons that her ever-so-cute little smile might brighten my dark and dreary days. But I've blubbered on enough, haven't I? Ta-ta! Okay, I'm kind of digging I really like the architecture and design of this place. And could you imagine living somewhere where you have, like, this fucking huge architecture near you? Like, wild. Oh, you got, like, a big bank? Oh, she's like a really small Mikote. She's tiny. Hi there, mister. I'm Chloe Alapo, and who might you be? Dalcarius Adracia? The Dalcarius Adracia? From all the stories? Wow, you're like a legend! A real living and breathing legend! This is so exciting. Did I tell you I love stories? Well, I do, and not just listening to them. I'm pretty good at telling them, too. I have this friend whose mommy and daddy went away and never came back, and, well, she gets lonely and cries sometimes, so I tell her stories to cheer her up. That's right, stories of brave adventurers like you. She likes my stories. She stops crying and even starts smiling and laughing. Seeing her happy makes me happy, too. But lately, she's just been staring off into space again. It must be my fault. I bet all my stories are starting to sound the same. But I had an idea. Do you know what it is? I'll ask great adventurers like you to tell me your stories, and then I'll put them together to make new stories of my own. It's a really great idea, right? Tell me you think so too. Sounds like a little plagiarism, but alright. So will you help me? Rowena gives me all sorts of things. Wait. Like the Rowena I know, or a different Rowena? Will you help me? Rowena gives me all sorts of things when I work hard, so if you do this for me, I could give some to you too. What sort of things? Well, tonestones for one. And, well, all kinds of other special stuff, but not my Mandragora pen. That's all mine. So do me a favor. Remember all your bestest stories and write them in this notebook here. I call it Chloe's Wondrous Tales, because I have a tale, and I tell tales. Get it? Yes. Every time your stories help me come up with a new tale of my own, I'll give you a present. It'll be a lot of fun for both of us, don't you think? Thanks, Dalcarius. And by the way, you're even more handsome than I pictured you from the stories. It's the same Rowena? Oh, this is gonna be horrible. This is gonna be horrible then. Anything, if Rowena touches a thing, it is immediately evil. Anything Rowena touches immediately becomes evil. She is the most evil bitch that I encountered in the entirety of A Rome Reborn. God, that woman is the worst. Welcome to Wondrous Tales. Henceforth, you can share your tales of heroism and daring do for the chance to earn valuable rewards. The chance? To begin, you'll want to obtain a Wondrous Tales journal from Chloe Alapo. In addition to the one you've just received, a new journal will be made available every week? Oh no. When the journal is a card with 16 squares, 4 columns and 4 rows, each representing a certain quest or duty, or a category of the same. Triumph and the corresponding adventure in the square will be marked off. You can mark up to 9 squares on a single card. Complete the conditions described within. For example, marking off 9 squares, marking off 4 squares in a row, and so forth. And deliver your marked journal to Chloe Alapo, and the story-loving Mikote child will reward you accordingly. To view objectives and see which squares you've marked off, as well as review reward conditions and time limits, you need only use the time limit. Oh no. A new journal is every Tuesday. Happy adventure. Oh no. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. So is that gonna be under, where's that gonna be under? Under timers? No. Key items. That's not key items. A journal records stories of bravery, daring do, lovingly crafted and illustrated by Chloe Alipo. Fill it with tales of your adventures and return to the imaginative Mikote child, and she may have a special gift for you. I don't like this may business you keep hitting me with. Oops. No, great. Oh my good god. Okay, so you get... What the fuck am I looking at, dude? Complete a duty... Complete a level 1 to 49 dungeon. Do a level 50 dungeon. Level 51 to 59 dungeon. Level 60 dungeon. Do the Labyrinth of the Ancients, Dunes, Dunskyath, Alexander the Arm of the Feather, Treasure Dungeons, the Second Coil of Bahamut, oh dear god, Howling Eye Extreme, the Striking Tree Extreme, the Ankh-Upa Amphitheater Extreme, the Minstrel's Ballad, Ultima's Bane, Containment Bay P1T6 Extreme, Deep Dungeons, and Crystalline Conflict. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So they're weekly grind. Alright. I'm not gonna do those today, but oh no. Oh no. This is not good. But you're only able to do 9 of them? And what are the stickers for? So you can either get an Allegan Platinum piece or Allegan Tomestones of Poetics. If you do 1 line, you can get a gold card which immediately adds, oh wow, a lot of Manderville points. Or a bronze certificate of commendation. Two platinum card. A platinum card. 2 platinum cards, and then 20 platinum cards. Gold certificate. Second chances, by the way, are earned for first-time clears. You can have 9 of them. For 1 second chance, you get to re-enable a task you prefer to do over others. You can also re-roll the random sticker placement for second. What the fuck? I don't understand. So you do something and you get a sticker randomly placed. Oh! Oh! So you do one of these and you get a random sticker in a random placement. And then you use second chances to let you do one that you've already done again. And you just pray to God the stickers make a line. Holy shit, this sounds horrible. This sounds horrible. Who would agree to this? I shall see to the golems beyond this point. The area yonder I leave in your capable hands. Oh no, this is terrible. They put gambling in my game. But it's part of my weekly to-do list. It's not in the Manderville Gold Saucer, which reminds me, I need to go by there at some point. I have unresolved business there. So what you're saying is that Chloe is actually probably like the just worst fucking person that you'll meet in this game. If you have 8 or 9 stickers placed, you can't use the sticker shuffler. There's a sticker shuffler? I bought this. Okay, so you just buy like cosmetics? Is that what she sells? Knots and crosses. Wow, when you say something so offensive that somebody literally just collapses and dies. That's impressive. Oh, there are aetherite shards. Nice. Oh, she sells mounts and cosmetics. Some of them go for 10 million bucks? What the fuck? Dude, Rowena is a war criminal and is literally like recruiting the desperate and children into her bullshit antics. Like, we really need to do something about Rowena. Like, that woman needs to be dragged before, like, The Hague. She is truly unleashing objective evils upon our world. Of all the luck, one of my golems was not receptive to the password and tried to pummel me bloody. Thankfully, I managed to dance clear of its fists and strike it down. I'm pleased to report that my golems obediently crumbled at my command. Golems are no war? Wonderful! Now we can resume work to expand settlement! Our blinders help Gobby Flock and direct to be citizens of Idyllshire, but Slowfix must ask for another favor. Another favor, you say? Short time ago, dear friend of Slowfix ventured into Illuminati territory. Illuminati are nasty goblins, show no mercy even towards Gobby kind. Slowfix fear for friend's life. Please fight for him before Illuminati do. I'm suddenly taken by a sense of foreboding. Be that as it may, we cannot turn a blind eye. Let us make haste and find Slowfix's friend. Oh, Alphino, you bleeding heart. Is that it? Is there only the one aetherite thing? It looks like it's just the one little one. Okay, we are slowly but surely running low on time. Wait, where is your friend? Oh, he's out this way, pretty sure. If you want to knock out some of those EX fights for your journal leisure, you can always hop in for the ones you do. Okay, we're not going to do it today, but because we don't have time. But it'll definitely be something I make sure that we do. Is stay busy with weekly quests, because that's good, because that'll give us lots of experience, which is always nice. Especially when we're leveling alt careers. How viable is a Medusa Doom stack in multiplayer? You'd have to have really, really, really good micro. You could theoretically do it, but because the thing you'd really need to do to maximize your efforts would be taking full advantage of their ranged attack, which would be difficult if you're not like good at maneuvering. Hey, Ether Current. You are a stranger. You are a sneaky picker. You are a thief working for the Illuminati. You can't think these things. No, no, no. They are for all to enjoy. The Illuminati always try to steal and hide things. Tapclicks must be on constant guard. If you say you are a Gubby friend, then prove it. Find Illuminati and defeat them. Drive them away from this place. Got it. I can do that. Are there multiple areas? Oh, yes. Nope. Looks like... Oh, other designated areas. Okay, so there is... I mean, I don't... Oh, okay, there's one more here. That's good. I was like, I don't see anything. Bro, this new ability I got looks so fucking sick. Go talk to him real quick so I can grab my ether current. Zechariah, thank you for the super chat, my dude. Sotek, my health army got so badly melted by 3 Medusas that I died and came back as a 2. Can't help me. Bro, just give them, you just gotta give little kisses to all their different snake heads. There's just a lot more of them than you think there are. That's their one weakness. You just gotta give them little kisses. You slew mighty Illuminati fighting force. You are true, guppy friend. The things here are for all people of Idyllshire, but Illuminati tried to steal them away. Illuminati is our enemy. Illuminati is your enemy. This means you are our friend. Hey, got our first ether current. Quest ether current, I should say. You can complete the journal on any job and turn it... Oh, really? Limiting 0. That is super good to know. So you can complete it on your high level job, but turn it on your lower level jobs. That's fucking cool. Is there like a minimum level you need to be? Oh look, there's more ether current. And a random chocobo just standing out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, hello. I shall assist this person. It's part of their duty. Well, I was trying to help. It's kind of wild to me how suddenly the experience jumped up, or the monster levels. Like, we went from like level 48, 50, 52, and then you come in here and it's like 58. You're like, oh my god, Jesus, okay. This place is really pretty. You can turn them into level 1, but I wouldn't recommend doing it. It's about 50 to 70. Well, I'm not going to do it anytime soon. It's just like, it's good to know for the future. Okay, we've got... we're running a little low on time. Okay. I think we've got time to do this, and then we probably need to log for the night. Wait, is that my Brayflox? Like our old friend Brayflox? Oh, it is! Fucking Brayflox! Hey, what's up? Goody Uplander, long time no eye catch. What brings Uplander here? Does Uplander have lust eyes for junk of Brayflox? What do you mean by that? Uplander must not be touching junk of Brayflox. Brayflox is finding junk first. What do you mean by that? I knew I recognized that voice. Greetings, Brayflox. It has been a while. Forgive us for interrupting your work, but Captain Whiskate gave me the understanding that you are marked by the Illuminati. This happens to be the Illuminati-held territory. Is it wise to be here? Pshaw! Brayflox ain't Illuminati for sun subses! Whoa, they've got some new-looking goodies. Who eats who for synopsis? Ah! Brightflux, can't talk shit, dude. Brightflux all talks. Otherwise you are to come here after dirty talking secret of... after dirty taking secret knowings of cheese make from Illuminati. Brightflux did no upright. Cheese recipe is copy birthright. Save Tongueflux for training in Death Pit. Oh, good lord. It's literally just the boss from the Brightflux dungeon. Pray to Godfathers, for punishment is near times. It appears we have no choice. I love Brightflux. Brightflux is fucking hilarious. The fact that, like, a bunch of shit took off because Brightflux was like, oh, but I want to make cheese, is just the best. Whatever this is about, Brightflux needs our help. It's probably about something very easy, so we're gonna help it. Tremble before the might of Illuminati. God, he even uses the same, like, attacks as the boss fight. I just can't, like, pick up the bombs. Oh, now I can. What? That was weird. I couldn't interact with them, you know? Yet more of them! At this rate, well, be fine. Don't worry, boss, I got it under control. Now seems as good a time as any. I shall invoke a spell. Honey, are you, like, okay? Pray to get the enemy at bay. Okay. You're, I don't know, like, you just got your back. Salted earth!
Ha! Aoife! To me! Have at you!
That's a big spell! Oh my god! It is done. It's good to have you back. Amazing. How did you learn such a potent spell? Hurry up and die, damn you. King Gobtank? Generation 4, it looks like? Illuminati, no match for furious Godfist of Brightflux. More junk is awaiting Brightflux muchly. Brightflux isn't taking leave of Uplanders. Brightflux is always up to some weird war criminal shit. But yeah, if you're having problems with Medusas, bring some dragons, yo. Dragons will solve a lot of your problems. Also, I don't think they have the best armor if they're regular Medusa, so you probably can burst them down with archers as well. So that was the famous Brightflux. Of a newfound respect for the company of heroes, and a motley crew such as theirs could achieve the feats they did bespeaks unwavering solidarity. Being embroiled in a cheese war was the last thing I expected to coming to Charlian. At any rate, we have fulfilled Slowfix's request. Let us return with the good tidings and be on our way. Indeed. Brightflux is the good war criminal, while Chloe's the evil war criminal. Yeah, but hey, you know, I don't... Whoa, that's a pretty... Oh, look at that. That's such a weird but kind of cool dragon mount. That instead of her riding on his back, he's holding her in a chair. It's so funny. All right, we have time to turn this in, and then we probably need to wrap up tonight. One does not simply drift in the life stream. It's a constant struggle to hold on to your very essence. The experience has hardened me in ways I can ill explain. I know that Y'shtola was capable to invoke such potent magic so effortlessly. I must needs redouble my efforts if I'm to approach her level of mastery. I mean, Alphino, if you want, we can just throw you into the live stream for like 3 months and come pick you up. Uplanders are back! Did Uplanders find new friend of Slowfix? Psh, time has not cured recklessness of Braveflux. Without help from Uplanders, Braveflux would be dead gummy. Slowfix owes Uplanders debt of gratitude. Slowfix and Braveflux are joined by inseparable gummy bond. If Slowfix had known that the Uplanders are friends of Braveflux, Slowfix would have welcomed Uplanders to Guppyflock at first meeting. Yeah, we're old pals. Oh, nice. More Ethercurrent quests. Okay, let me just pick this up really fast. Psh, Uplanders have upheld bargain most highly. As promised, Slowfix makes Uplanders honored citizens of Idyllshire. Feel free to cross river at will. Though Uplanders must leave for now, Slowfix hopes that Uplanders will pay many visits and help build great new nation. You are most kind, my friend. You may be certain that we will return. I must confess, at first it upset me to learn my home had been occupied by others, but I see now it is in good hands. Under your care, I look forward to seeing Charlian thrive once more, to become a home to people of all races and creeds. Slowfix has already ordered the Gobwatch to let Uplanders through. Safe travels! Alphino, Dalcarius, shall we then? That's Final Fantasy I Bahamut? Yeah, it definitely has that Final Fantasy I design. Alright! We gotta move quick. So we're gonna go ahead and log out super fast. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm going to turn this stream off very briefly, because I gotta switch to the next stream key, which is the one for, so that I will be streaming the reaction show, and then we will do that. So, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the link. Twitch chat, y'all can just stay where you are. Twitch chat, y'all don't have to do anything. YouTube chat, this is where we're going. We are moving to there. So if you want to come with us, great. Oh wait, I can raid into myself, can't I? I think. I believe I'm able to do that. If I go here, and then I go here, and then I go here, here, redirect. Yes, I can redirect. Hey, YouTube chat, you don't have to do anything. All right, so I'm going to move over to the new thing. So I will see you all in just a minute. All right, see y'all in just a couple seconds. Bye-bye.